15 minutes for our book signing with Sheri Riley, author of Exponential Living.
And whereas Sheri Riley helps celebrities, athletes, entertainers, entrepreneurs, corporate executives, and other busy people make choices that lead to less stress, better clarity, and a more fulfilling life. And whereas inspiration and creativity are two of her strongest gifts, she is passionate about teaching individuals how to live extraordinary lives. And whereas as an empowerment speaker, leadership coach, and life strategist, this wife, mother, daughter, entrepreneur has figured out how to make it simple. Now therefore we, the members of the Atlanta City Council, on behalf of the citizens of Atlanta, hereby recognize Sheri Riley on this 7th day of February 2017 during the release of her highly anticipated, long-awaited book, Exponential Living.
And we talked about many things in my life, dealing with relationship and all that. All that ain't in there, but thank God. But now you're able to share those same lessons and be that mentor that you were to me for every person all around the world, in understanding that the most important part of success isn't success. It's self-preservation. It's being able to hold on to the reality of what our true purpose is, to love, to share, to help, to nourish each other. That's what it's about. Ladies and gentlemen.
I wanted a publishing deal for no other reason than this. I knew that the world needed this message. Not because I wanted to write the book, but I lost some close friends. I lost friends that just wanted a good night's sleep. I've lost friends that took their own lives because they did not know these principles existed. And the reason that I wanted to have a publishing deal is because I don't want to lose another person who looks like they have a great life and they're dying on the inside. They're miserable the same way I was. I have a passion for this because I know so many people have this great 10% picture and the other 90% of who they are is dying and they don't know where to go. And the reason I know it is because half of this room in here, we've talked. Right? Right? How many of you in this room have spent time with me in these principles, and on the other side, you have a joy and a peace and a clarity that you can barely explain?
Can I throw a leg in?
Guys, they work, and they work not because they are mine, they work because they came through me. And as a woman of faith, I have to say this. At the end of the day, here is my cry, and here is my passion. I want this, and I've wanted this to be a manual, a guide. Please don't buy this book and just put it on a shelf. I never wanted a transaction. I've always wanted something that was transformational. I wanted a guide. I wanted a manual. I wanted something that you picked it up and you had to refer back to it. You wrote in the margins. You rabbit-eared it. You literally had to have this book because it was what you had to pick up to keep pressing through. Because that's what this book is for me. So my cry to you is, don't just buy it. I do want you to buy it. But don't just buy it. Get the audiobook if you need to listen to it. Get the eBook if you need to travel with it. Get the hardcover tonight, right? But I want you to generally look at it, read it, listen to it as a manual, as a guide. Because each and every one of us in this room deserves to live 100% of who we are. Thank you, guys. Peace is the new society.